All right, kiddos, you should have your social studies book open up to page 102. Go ahead and pause the video and get yourself there, and then resume the video when you're ready. All right, let's look at this. We have some vocabulary on the side. We're going to be learning about some words. One of those words is veteran, armed, forces, and memorial. Okay? All right, keep those in your minds, and we're going to be seeing how they're used in our text. All right, this is going to be about our national holidays. Okay, what is a holiday? Our holidays honor people and events. President's Day honors George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. We celebrate Independence Day every July 4th. So we have two holidays that they mention in here. Okay, so what were the two holidays that it mentioned? Good, it mentioned President's Day, and it also mentioned Independence Day. Okay, those are two holidays that are celebrated. All right, now look at this picture here. All right, what do you notice about that picture? What's a question that you might have? Maybe if you were someone visiting maybe from the far, far past, what would be a question you might have? Yeah, you might ask, why are these things exploding in the air? Okay, and you would explain to them that those are fireworks and that they are celebrating the 4th of July, which is the day that we had independence. Okay, all right, let's look at this next page. It says, a time to give thanks. Thanksgiving is an American holiday. It honors the first Pilgrim harvest. The Pilgrims were early American colonists. American Indians showed them how to live off the land. To thank them, the Pilgrims shared a harvest dinner. Okay, so what do you think would be one way that Thanksgiving connects us to our past? How does it kind of help us be a part of the past? Yeah, it honors the American Indians and the Pilgrims. So whenever we have our Thanksgiving feast, we kind of think in our minds, wow, look at all the things that those early people did, the colonists, the Pilgrims, and the Native Americans, all that they went through so that we could have such a nice place to live in now. Okay? And how about up here? What was it that it said it did? Good, it honored. So go ahead and circle that honors the first Pilgrim harvest, because that is what Thanksgiving does. Okay, all right, go ahead and turn the page. All right, here we go. A time to honor and remember. Memorial Day and Veterans Day both honor our armed forces. A veteran is a man or woman who served in the armed forces. The armed forces are all the soldiers who protect a country. On these holidays, people show their respect. People put flags on military graves and memorials. A memorial is something people build to honor a person or event. So what would maybe be something that you might do on Memorial Day? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and draw a flag? You're right, you could draw a flag, because there are people that will go and put flags into the graves to honor them, to honor all the soldiers that were there. A lot of times people honor them just even by waving the flags. Maybe they'll have extra flags on their own lawn, on the front lawn, in front of their house. Maybe they have some flags that they can fly on their cars. Maybe you've seen that, where people roll up their windows on special kinds of flags so that they wave in the wind when they're driving. Okay, those would be ways to honor those people on those days. All right, let's go ahead and look over here at this page. All right, honoring equal rights. Other holidays honor Americans who worked for equal rights. Now remember, we read this in the previous chapter. Cesar Chavez Day is in March. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is in January. These holidays connect us to two heroes. Okay, so we've talked about them in one of the other chapters, if you recall correctly. All right, so here it wants us to ask and answer a question about Veterans Day. If you were in class, what would maybe someone who just walked into class. Pretend they weren't there with us when we were reading about this. What maybe would be a question that they have? Yeah, they might be wondering, hey, what is Veterans Day? Maybe that student was late in coming to school and they hear us talking about Veterans Day and they want to know, what is Veterans Day? Go ahead and write that down. And copy mine. What goes at the end of a question? Good, a question mark. Okay. And how would you answer that question? How would you answer? What is Veterans Day? Good. It's a holiday to honor veterans. So it is a holiday honoring. You might have to extend your line a little bit here, okay? Veterans. And a period at the end of that sentence. Okay? All right, go ahead and complete this sentence. It says to finish it. American holidays honor blank and blank. What are the two things that American holidays honor? Sometimes they honor people. Good. And what else could they honor? How about over here? When we were on this page, what was this honoring? Yeah, this was honoring the 4th of July, which is when our country became an independent country, and that's an event. So let's write the word event. Okay? All right, so this last one here, it says talk with a partner and describe an American symbol that could teach people about Independence Day. What you're actually going to do is, after you're done watching this video, the next link on this video talks about Independence Day specifically. And pay attention to that video because one of your papers in your packets asks you to show one of the things that Americans do to celebrate Independence Day. All right?